the candidate object. In the candidate object, I have fields like name, email, phone, experience, and all this. Okay, I am gonna add two more fields in the candidate. On the candidate object, I will have the city and country. This will be a pick list, and this is also going to be a pick list. Okay. So how do we do that? We'll simply go to setup, and then we will go to create objects, candidate, then click on new, okay. So city is a pick list, so I'll select a pick list. And I call it city. In city, I have options like Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore, and Hyderabad, and then I have London, Dallas, okay. Okay. So I've given cities here. Let's say these are the cities where my candidates come from. So I've given this. Now I have one more field called country here, which is again a pick list. Okay, and the country I have the option of India and US. Okay, so I have India and US as the options for the country. Go to next. Okay. So it's there, city, country, email, all right. Now I have put two countries and I have put some, 7-8 cities from both the countries. Now when you try to enter the data, you select a country, let's say you select US, and then you go to city. You have all the cities listed here. Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore, Hyderabad, everything is listed. Okay. Now my requirement here is that I just want to select a country, and then I want only the cities which are under that country to be visible for city. Okay. So that is my requirement. I want only the cities under that country to be visible. So that is my requirement. Now how do I do that? How do I reach there? So that is pretty simple. we will go to setup, create. Got it? Got the requirement? So basically what we want to do is we want to make city dependent on country. Okay, so we have to go and add a field dependency. There's something called field dependency that we will put. So how do we put a field dependency? We'll simply scroll down, go to setup, create objects, and on the candidate object, this time we'll go and create a field dependency. So fields are already here. How to create a dependency on the fields? You just need to click on this field dependencies. Click on it. Click on new. Select the controlling field. Which one is the controlling field and which one is the dependent field? Which one do you think is a controlling field?
Country.
Right.
Country.
Right. So that's it. And you will only have the pick list fields in the field dependency option. You cannot define field dependency for something else. Only pick list fields are available. So I just have two pick lists, so that is the reason why it just shows two fields here. Country is controlling, city is dependent. That's it. Go click on continue. Now,
Sir, how do you move a country upwards?
then you should have actually created it the other way, but even if it is down, that's okay. We can do that using page layouts. So we'll talk about that later. Fine. We can do that now.
Okay.
Okay. Now the only thing that you have to do is you have to include the cities which should be under India. So you can press Control and select multiple cities under India. So you have selected all these and say include values. So these 4 values get selected under India. Then
The include cities under USA, right? Because
so these cities will get included under USA.
no. What I mean to say is dependent is city, right?
Yes. So that is what I'm doing.
So you have to select controlling, right?
So see, you have controlling country, right? So India is there,
Right.
USA is there. Under India, what all cities you want to display?
Okay.
So these are the 4 cities dependent on India. Now these 4 cities are dependent on US.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
So just select it. To select multiple, you can just press Control and click, and this will get selected. Once you have selected, just click on include values. So it will become this yellow colored thing. Now you can save it. Okay, so field dependency has been included now. Now if you refresh it, okay. Select US, Atlanta, select India. Okay. So when you select India, you just have the cities of India listed. Alright. So here we just have 7-8 cities listed, but you can actually have a very long list of countries, and then you can have a long list of cities and all. And if you don't want your end user to get confused, then you can have this sort of setup done. Till the time you don't select a country, it will not allow you to select a city. Depends on country. So firstly select the country, then only it will show you the list of cities. Okay, and this is something which is used a lot of places, not only for city, country, for a lot of other things you can use, right? Like you can have job categories, and then you can have job subcategories. Got it? Like IT jobs, non-IT jobs. In IT jobs, then there can be subcategories, and for non-IT again there can be subcategories, that sort of things. Okay, clear?
Sir, I have a question.
Yeah.
Actually, can you please show me how to edit the pick list?
Edit a pick list.
Yes.
Just go to that pick list. So it's on the candidate object, right? So go to the pick list, click on the field name. Sorry, this is the candidate object. Okay. Click on the field. Let's say you want to edit country. You want to include one more country, right? Just click on the field. Come down and you have the option of adding more values into it, or if you want you can remove some value. So this is where you will edit pick list values. India, US, add more, click on new, you can add Canada.
No, sir. Actually, if just in case if we want to add any other city in India, like if we just want to add any other city like Chennai, so how could we do that?
So then you should not be adding it in country, right? You should add it in city. Okay, so we want to add one more city, Chennai. Where should we go now? Which field should we click?
I guess country.
Country?
No, city.
Yes. Go to city and add one more city, Chennai. Done. Now city has been added.
And what is that replace button, sir? Besides
Replace is in case there is existing city and you want to replace it with something else. Let's say you have Bangalore right now and you want to replace all Bangalore values with a Bengaluru. Then you can use replace.
okay.
Correct? So existing values will get replaced with the new value.
Okay.
So now Chennai got included here. The only thing that you have to do now is because it is not included in the field dependency, right? So now you'll have to go to the parent field, the controlling field, and edit the field dependency. Field dependency is in the controlling field. So now go to country and edit the field dependency. Field dependency is available here. You can just click on edit and include Chennai under India. So as of now Chennai is not included anywhere, so you can just click on Chennai, include it in India. Got it? So that's it. Okay, we're clear on this? Any questions, doubts? So field dependency is one thing that we have done. Alright. The next thing that we are going to do is on the job applications, jobs. Okay. Yeah. So next thing what I'll do is I will use an auto number in the job application. So having this job application name is a difficult thing. Okay. So job application name is something which is very difficult for us to give. Sometimes we can have a reference number kind of thing there. Okay. So instead of I manually typing the name every time, I would make it an auto number. Okay. So it becomes a system generated number. So that is what we are going to do. Okay. So there I'm going to use an auto number. Auto number for job applications. Okay, so what I have to do, I just have to go and edit this field. Currently it's a text field. I will convert the data type of this to auto number. Auto number is basically a system generated number where you can define a format. Okay, so for that you just need to go to setup and then go to create and then go to objects. So this time I will have to go to the job application. This field is already there, job application name. I will just go and edit this. Okay, and data type currently is text, but the problem with text is I always have to type something for it, but giving a new name to a job application every time is very difficult. Okay, so I will convert it into an auto number. The moment you convert it into an auto number, you can also change the name to application number. Okay, start number can be 1, and display format is basically what kind of a number convention you want to use. So it can be application okay. Now this part, the one within curly bracket, is the number part, okay, which will keep on increasing. So for the first entry it will be 001, second entry it will be 002, 003, that way. And this is the dynamic part, AP slash. Outside that curly bracket is a dynamic, static part. Okay, so this will be same. So first entry will become AP 001, second will become 002, third will become AP 003, that is. Okay, you also have an option of defining a start number, so I say start from 1. That's okay. So now we have converted this into an application number. Now the moment you try to create a job application, you don't have to give the name of the job application. It will automatically generate a number for that. So which job are you talking about? I'm talking about Java developer, and which candidate we are talking about? I'm talking about Nikhil. Save it. So see, there is no job application name which we have to give. System will automatically generate a number for the application. Just save it. See, because as the first entry it takes 001, second one it will take 002, and that way it will keep on increasing. Got it? So you can have whatever format you want and your application numbers will generate it in that particular format. Got it? So for things like this, like job application number or some reference number, you must have seen that in the standard object, for contract we had contract number, orders we had order number, auto generated, right? So we did not need to give that. So for the transactional data we can have these numbers generated. Okay. Okay. So we have used auto number for this. We have used a dependent pick list in the candidates. Apart from this, what else can we do? The job. Okay, So I think this is what we'll do. So let's quickly do this. I mean, I want all of you to log in into your developer editions, and let us quickly see if we are able to do this field dependency thing. So let's go and create this country and city field in the candidate object. Everyone log in into your developer editions. Candidates, create a city and country field. Okay, and I will have one of you as a presenter. I'm making Nikhil as presenter. So anyone who is not able to do can follow him. Nikhil, can you please share your screen?
Yes, sir. I can share, but I just need some time. Like I was following the video rather than doing work over here.
Okay. Ravali, you have that candidate object ready?
Yeah, I have it ready.
Okay, I'll make you the presenter.
I went to setup, build, create, objects, new object. I have the candidate field ready. I clicked on candidate.
Candidate is not a field, it's an object.
Sorry, object. I clicked on candidate. Now I'm creating the two customized fields called city and country.
Yep.
For that I'm going to custom fields and relationships new.
Right, absolutely correct.
I am going to make city as pick list. Next. City, I'm going to give it as Delhi, Mumbai, Hyderabad, Chennai, Bangalore. Click on next, make it visible. Click on next, save the record. Similarly, going to create another one called country. Which is again a pick list. Clicking on next. Field label as country. I'm clicking India and USA. Next. Make it visible. Click on next. Save the record. Now I'm going to go to candidates in the UI. I have the new record. I already have the record. I'm just editing it. So I hope I'm going correct.
You're going correct, but you're just given Indian cities, no? In country, what all options you have?
What?
Sorry, under country, what all options we have? Select
India
US.
and yeah, now I'll change it to field dependence.
Yeah, but have you given any options of US cities in the city field? Under city,
Oh, no,
I could only see Indian cities.
I didn't. 1 second.
So we can go to the city field and add those values.
Yeah. So I gave values, right? Delhi, Mumbai, Hyderabad, Chennai.
But that's all Indian cities, right? We need some cities from US also. So when we define field dependency, under US there should be some cities, right? So just give 2, 3 US.
So how do I edit this one now?
Just click on new. There's a new button. Yeah, add the other cities that you want to add.
Now I want to make it as field dependency setup.
Yeah, we just click on that setup thing if the menu in the left hand side is not open. So when it's open, we can just start accessing that. We don't have to go and click on setup every time. Okay.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to objects. I have candidate object.
And I'm
I'll go to
hoping others are following. Any questions, please let me know.
I'll go to field dependencies.
Yes. Now this is where we depend on field dependency.
Controlling field will be country.
Yep.
Dependent field is city. Continue. Now here I'll include the values. For India it is, oh, how do I do that? And for US
Press
it
control.
is,
Yeah. Control.
okay. Include values.
Yep. Done. Save.
Save report. After that I'm going to candidates. I'm going to candidate name.
Edit.
Edit. I selected USA and it is showing me only the USA related cities. I'm selecting NYC and saving the record.
Fine. Clear with everyone? How it is being done? I think everyone is able to do the same. Ravi, Teja, Venkat, any questions from you guys?
No, sir. I'm just following you.
Great. Nice.
I could understand you perfectly.
Absolutely fine. So, I would say that, as I was talking yesterday, that try to extend this application. Maybe try to include a dependent pick list in the job.
Sir,
Yeah, go ahead.
sorry to interrupt you. Before that, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So, can we actually make an other dependency, like, state, which is dependent on the country?
Absolutely. So you can
Okay.
have country and state you can have a dependency between country and state, and then you can have a dependency between state and city. So that can be done.
If I want to have both of them dependent on country that you selected, then?
That's also possible. But I think you would rather have it country than state than city, right?
Yeah.
So you can have that thing also, that if the country is India, then only Indian states and cities should be visible. That can be done. Fine. But you have to create two field dependencies.
Okay.
Because we are dealing with three fields. So one field dependency for two of them and one field dependency for again two. That is how it is going to be. Right? Okay.
Now when you're explaining, it's all like rosy. When we do it, I think
Yes.
it will be a little thorny.
Yeah. So basically what you have to do for that is, again, as we have seen so far, it's very simple, easy to, design things here. To create, in fact, not designing, to create things. So setup, create objects, fields, all these things are very easy, right? So we actually don't have to do anything. We are not writing, any program to design the, create the fields and all that stuff. Everything is drag and drop, easy options. Now, more you practice when I say, I don't mean that more you create the fields, more you think about solutions and more you, think of objects and design those and then create those in Salesforce, your concepts will become clearer. Let's say you start thinking of one more dependent pick list option for jobs, that, okay, can I have categories of jobs and then subcategories? Think of it, okay? And, or maybe in the skill sets. Someone was talking about skill sets, I think, while we were talking about this candidate thing. So skill sets, I can have, whether the candidate has an IT skill set or non-IT. Under IT, does he have programming or database or what? Under programming, you can put C, C++, Java, this thing. Under database, you can put Oracle DB, SQL DB, that sort of thing. So, we can think of a lot of these kind of scenarios and try and put them there. Got it? So, I would suggest that, put some time into this, try to design an application. Okay. Okay. And I'm also going to give you a small assignment, which I would want you to guys to do. So we have created a recruiting application. I will give you two things to do. I want you to do two things. First is extend the recruiting app what we have designed. Okay, try to put few more fields which you think make sense. As I said, skill set. For an example, you can include skill set. So here you can actually put 2 or 3 fields for skill set, and you can drill down into from IT, non-IT, and then you can maybe go under IT. You can have things like, as I told you, programming, database. Under non-IT, you can go and have the sales, marketing, that sort of things. So you can try and put that thing. You can extend the job table by putting the category and then the subcategory thing, that sort of things, right? So try and extend this application as much possible. Okay, so that is one of your activity that you need to do, that you need to work on. Think of it, design it, or think of the fields in the Excel spreadsheet, design it on the Salesforce. Okay, and then the next thing that I want you to do is, I want you to create a project management application. Okay, so after this session, basically what I want you to do is, I want you to design a project management application which you need to show me on Monday. Okay, so this project management application should again have table to track project. What all fields you want, that depends on you. Okay, and then it should have a table to track all the consultants who in the company. Then I need a table to track all the clients. Okay, clients from where the project come, consultants, and assignment. Which consultant is working on which project? That would be the assignment. So these objects you can include. Fields, what you want to include, that is completely your choice. Okay, so this is what you have to do. Include at least these 4 objects.
So which consultant is working on which project comes under assignment? Right?
Yes. Assignment is who is working on which project, right? So when I have projects listed and when I have consultants listed, I also want to track who is working on which project, right? So you can have assignments. Okay. Or if you don't want assignment, you can directly, if you think no, you don't want to include assignment, you can directly link consultants to the projects, right? So that we understand that, okay, who all are the consultants who are working on which project. Got it? So either do these 3 or do the 4 of them. Okay, what all fields you will think, and on Monday we will see who comes up with the best application, whose application looks very close to reality. All right. So I think that is what we are going to do today. We'll close a little early today. So tell me if you have any questions. Doubts, questions, queries?